Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Y chain from CZT Damy Teng. This one just caught my eye. It's rather neat. Has some neat options that uh, Damy shared on. This was on Tangle Patterns, and the link for her step out, so that way you can see that her sample and things are in the description section, along with my version of the step out. And I like it. All right, so starts off with a partial seed shape, we'll say. And so I'm going to start here. I'm going to start from the corner. And so as if I'm drawing behind here. Okay. There we go. And she had some arrows just as a suggestion on which way to start it. I left those off of mine just because I don't know, some days I like to do, depends on what the hand wants to do. But so, and I'm not looking at which way she had to start, but do take a look at that. If it helps you, great. Just knowing that you can, either come from the bottom up, from top down, up to you. All right, after that, from that tip, we're going to just do a little straight line. And then, again, seed shapes. I'm going to start this one from the former. And you just want to have it come up and over that, the line that you drew. And from here, it is rinse and repeat. And I'm going to dare say you could play with, the length, the width, all of that kind of thing. And then, of course, there are options for the center. I haven't quite gotten mine to turn yet, but apparently now I do. Look at just because my pen wanted to do something different. And that's it. And then what I do is I come back afterwards and put a little line. Again, pretending that, it's continuing on. Oh, and if we're going to pretend that it's continuing on, we should do this. And it's curved right off of the page. All right. On Damy's, on her step out, she did some hash marks here, and I'm going to do that as well. Just as a shading idea. Oh, you know what? Bob, back up the train. One last step. Although, I mean, you could leave it out if you wanted to, because it looks neat as it is. But she did an aura around the entire tangle. What happens when I'm not looking at the step outs myself. There are some tangles where it's nice when you have ones that, once you look at it, you get it, you try it, you get it, and you don't necessarily have to look back. But then I almost forgot this step. But again, the aura around the entire tangle is such a nice finisher. If you ever feel like something just doesn't, it's just not setting right, try that and see. I don't. If you follow daily yesterday's tangle, I did that because I was not happy with the way it was looking, and then that plus shading. Oh, it's like, okay, I like it now. It's better. So shading can go right where these little guys tuck underneath, and it is neat to just do little straight lines like this. And I'm lifting up the pen. I'm not drawing like these lines. It was definite start and like equal pressure from beginning to end. This, I'm just kind of picking up the pen almost like a flick, so you can see that it tapers off, and it's nice to have that when you're just doing this, when you're doing this as shading. And generally it helps to keep it kind of light also. All right, so there we go. I think this is neat because to me it kind of harkens back to like old worldy type of shading. When you had woodcuts, and the only way to shade would be to do something like this, or the stippling, or cross hatching. Now, you can accentuate this as well with the graphite, and I'll do that too. And again, you don't, I mean, this is one of those, you don't have to do that. Demi had some nice, a couple thoughts on how you could do variations on this. And that's really in the decorating part. You can do this, and then I'll show you one that I did. And of course, you can have fun with having ones go underneath it. This, it being that it's a line or a border or ribbon tangle, whichever way you want to think about it. You could draw do your tangle, draw your string. This could be the outside border, or you could have this be your string border, and that's kind of neat. And then that separates the other tangles, and it's just like I said, it's a fun idea. Another way you can do this. So this was one of her variations. I just to put a big orb on the end of the of that straight line, or I know she had one where it didn't even really have a center line. It had the hash marks, and maybe it was disguised in there. It looks like it was. So having maybe not doing it so far up, and then drawing more deliberate lines going on either side. Just really, really neat. And then some other things with some filling in. So do take a look at that in the description section. Oh, look at. I can almost. It's as if I did not plan it. Let's see if I scooch it underneath. Ah, totally did not plan that. I love it. I'll have to line that up for the picture. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, would love to have a thumbs up or a like. Would love to have you share it out with others. And if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. Also in the description section below the step out links, ways to connect with me. If you wish, I do classes online every Thursday, except if I have a scheduling issue, which is very rare. I do have one coming up this next month, so at the time of this recording. So in August, I will have I have one that has to be shifted, and I do also classes on Tuesday. That's what I have right now. So most all of them are free. I do have 2 of them that are paid, and again, information is on my website, or feel free to connect if you have trouble finding it. And with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.